What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more MIR4, and today I want to give you an overview of the cash shop. And people have been asking me, like what should they buy and things like that if you are going to put a little bit of money into the game. So let's just go ahead and do a quick review. And of course, this could get outdated very quickly depending on what packages they come out with or what changes they might make. So a lot of these are some temporary packages, but let's go over the basics first. So in the shop you have the products, you have summon, which is this is all the different summons you can do. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, unless you're kind of wheeling out a little bit, I really wouldn't invest in summoning directly, like paying the 1.2k gold to summon directly. But that's ultimately up to you and what you're putting into the game. Now you do have this promised points so that eventually you would get an epic. It's going to be a very, very long time before you get an epic. Even if you're wailing out, it would still take quite a bit to get up there. I think I'm like around 150, 160 on my main, on like the skill and the spirit. Then so we have some reward packages here. These are like at the different levels you hit. Cost wise, yeah, you're saving a little bit, but honestly, I personally wouldn't invest in these. I mean, if you're just wailing out and buying stuff anyway, then maybe go ahead. But other than that, I don't really see these as being worth it. So I would, if you're definitely gonna be a light spender, I would stay away from these packages. Then we got our common products. So these are not necessarily for, well, the consumables are for gold, but these are your daily summons. You need to make sure that you're doing your daily summons every day. You want to at least do the 60k skill tome and the 60k spirit stone. You're going to need lots of those. Either way, you're either going to be combining these trying to get something better, or you're going to be combining these trying to get something better, or filling out the codex and things like that. So make sure you're getting those. If you're balling and maybe you're farming up a lot of copper, go ahead and grab the next ones if it's not going to put you at a deficit. Then under consumable, we have some stuff for gold, and honestly, there's nothing here I would really get for gold per se, but I would invest in the bag slot expansions, which I had put in another video. So then we have our mileage. So if you are spending, then eventually you're going to get some mileage. Me personally, I was getting some extra raid boss fights, and I still don't. I don't know exactly what else I would invest in here. I don't think these dragon jades are worth it in any way, shape, or form. So eventually you might want to invest in like one of these epic mystic enhancement stones or something if you're that far ahead, but it's probably gonna be a while. So you do get decent value out of getting these boxes that have the tickets in them, because you get good rewards from doing these different areas, so it's always helpful. Now let's talk about the products, what you can buy. First and foremost, you have gold. So if you're going to buy gold, I would say it's best to get the initial starter packages, which are going to give you double the amount. So that's the best value for the gold in here. Honestly, unless you're whaling or going balls to the wall, I wouldn't necessarily put any money into any of the gold packages that are not giving a bonus. So then we have the beginner's package, which these are two hot packages that people are buying. You got one with all your armor and a weapon, and then you got one with your accessories and a weapon. So you can make a T2 weapon and T1 everything else right off the bat. So again, if you're wheeling out, go for it. If you're going to be more of a light spender, I mean, it's just not worth it. It's really not. Then you have these support packages, which I'll be honest, I did get the skill and spirit stone one because they guarantee one rare. At the end of the day, do I really think it's worth it? Probably not. It's probably not. You eventually get them in the summons anyway, but if you want a little quick jump ahead, then getting those guaranteed rares helps. That's up to you. Now, here is where I believe the bread and butter is, where I think you should focus on. If you're going to be a spender, light spender, or even a moderate spender, you want to focus on these daily packages. And there are 3 that I recommend. If you are going a little bit more hardcore, in the game and you're leveling and stuff, and you spend a lot of time grinding out levels, you're probably going to want the vigor one, because you're going to get 200 gold straight off the bat and 100 gold every day, plus you're going to get your pills every day, your vigor pills. So if you look at the comparison here, you get 240 and 120 out of the base gold package. I did get this early on, but I ended up stopping after my first round was done, because in reality it's not really worth it. Like, a lot of these things are worth 20 gold, or worth more than the 20 gold that you're getting in there. So like I said, you want to do the vigor pill package, then you want to do the daily, I don't want to say day, you would want to do these all together, your spirit stone package and your daily skill tone package. So these are going to give you tickets, and then make sure when you're getting your tickets, save up until you can do a 10 pull, because when you do a 10 pull, even if you're doing it with tickets, you're going to get an extra pull. So save your tickets, save until you have 10. Do not pull them until you have 10. Please remember that. And continuing on, we got these recommended packages. Ancient coins, not worth investing into this amount of coin. I mean, I guess if you were going to buy gold at that rate, then it would still be better than the gold. So then you have this weekly resource package. I think some people invest in that. Me personally, I don't think it's worth investing in. You have a weekly where you can get 10 vigor pills at 30 bucks. Again, to me, not really worth it. These packages are worth it if you were going to buy the gold anyway, because it is going to give you some extra stuff, but overall I do not believe they are worth it. Weekly material package for where I am in the game, not worth it. And then your monthly resource package, slightly more enticing, but still not really worth it. So that pretty much is on the recommended package page. To me, none of those are really worth it. Now, here's something going on right now. This is the event package. I don't know how long it's going to last, but essentially here for 1200 gold you can get double these summons. So for me, on the skill tome and the spirit tome, that is worth it. I personally don't recommend getting any of the armor pieces unless you just have a surplus of materials already and you need the armor piece, or you need the crafting material piece for that. Other than that, I wouldn't bother with these at all. So here I would do both the 1200, and then every now and then, if I'm sitting on like 8 spirit stone or 8 skill tome summons, then I might go ahead and grab this, because it is double the summon for the same price. So just a quick recap. Well, no, let's hold off on the recap. Let me see if there's anything else we need to cover here. Like I said, we don't care about the reward packages. Told you need to be buying this stuff for copper. Not sure what you can expect on consumable, because it's really going to depend on the server. And then mileage, there's a few things we can get from mileage, but this is only going to come after you spend some money. So what is the overall sentiment here? The top things for me are these daily packages. I would invest in the daily skill tome, the daily spirit stone, and the daily vigor packages. To me, those would give you the most bang for your buck. If you're not doing like consistent AFK leveling, then I would probably skip out on the vigor pill package. It's for me because I don't have time to grind the nodes and things like that before I'm actually doing my experience and stuff. So that's why that's in there, and that to me is a good reason. So we're 3 daily packages is a big thing. Then quick recap on here. Double gold is decent value. Again, it's not amazing, but definitely decent. And if you're going to purchase straight out gold, that's what you should get. And finally, I think that's going to be my main coverage here. You want to make sure you're also getting your daily summons for common product, and so don't miss out on that. And that is about all I have. I hope this information was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, be sure to hit me up in the comments. I don't mind expanding on this a little bit if I need to. But overall, you know, that's the key things. Key things you would, if you're gonna spend, would be your daily skill tone, daily spirit stone, and your daily vigor. If you absolutely don't need the vigor, you know, and there's absolutely nothing else going on, then move on to something else. So, hope this video was helpful. If it was, hit that like button, put a comment down below if you do have any questions, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and turn those notifications on so you can know as soon as I post another video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.